Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I made a video, so apologies to my regular viewers who've been waiting ages for another one of my videos. Had a lot on this summer, but let's get Christmas and the New Year out of the way, and then hopefully I'll be able to make a few more videos a bit more regularly next year. So I was planning to come out to Bradgate Park, which is actually where I am, and there's a reservoir just down the hill there. Let me turn you around so you can see it. It's just over there, just on the other side of the hill, going all the way to the end. And there's a boathouse there which I was quite keen to photograph, and try and get something quite moody shooting across the water from the other side. But it looks like it's actually quite difficult to get to the other side, so I think I'm going to save that for another day. When I finish here, I might go round to another reservoir. I can't remember the names of them, but yeah, this is Bradgate Park at the moment, and this is just outside Leicester, just north of Leicester. Anyway, I'm up on a hill with a reservoir behind me, and I'm looking to shoot up over to there to Old John's Tower, and I've just found this location up on a little hill here, using some of these jagged rocks as a bit of foreground interest. So I'm just going to see what sort of composition I can come up with, and get the camera set up, and see what we can make of this. Conditions are quite interesting actually. It's quite a flat grey day. There's quite a bit of moisture in the atmosphere, bit of drizzle. I can't really see the horizon back over that way, but it's just a bit of a murky kind of moody feel shooting across the landscape here over to the tower. So I'm hoping that we might be able to get something a little bit moody out of this. I don't know if it's going to be black and white or colour yet, but we'll see. Like I say, this is a bit of a change of strategy at the last minute. So I've just come up this hill, and I'll see what I can find with this particular shot. Okay, so I found this little composition here. I actually quite like this. So rather than using these rocks behind me, I found a smaller bunch of jagged rocks just ahead here, and I've kind of positioned the elements in the frame so that the bigger rocks are off to the left and the smaller ones off to the right. But just as they dip in the middle, there's a pathway, like a bit of an S-bend, a curvy pathway that leads your eye through the frame from between the two sets of rocks kind of thing, and leads you up through the picture, up the hill towards John's Tower, Old John. So let me put you into the camera, and I'll show you the actual composition. I might actually shoot this this horizontal, but I think I'm probably going to shoot this more of a vertical shot, in a 4x3, something like that. So we'll shoot them both and see what looks best on the computer when we get back. So this is the bigger bunch of rocks that I was talking about on the left, and the smaller on the right, and then this pathway here which leads your eye through the picture up the hill to Old John Tower. The only thing is, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do exactly, because there's quite an attractive little clump of trees which is just beyond the peaks here. So it's for me at the moment, it's just a bit of a dilemma whether I let these peaks bust through the horizon line here, or whether I just keep it nice and smooth and maybe just move left to right slightly just to bring those trees beyond the left peaks into view. So maybe something a bit more like that, or the other way around. Not sure yet, so I'll have a play with that, and see which looks best. But that's the kind of composition I'm aiming for at the moment. So I'll work on that, and once I've taken the picture, I'll put it up on screen for you to see now. So yeah, bit of a tricky one that. Couldn't quite decide what elements I wanted in the frame, so it was a little bit difficult trying to decide what to include, what to not include. So I think I've taken like a wide landscape one, which includes that clump of trees over there. But I think probably my preferred one would be to exclude those trees and just concentrate on these rocks. So it's a case of deciding what to leave out of the frame. So kind of simplify, which seems to be the right way of doing things, really. So that's what I've decided to do. You'll have seen them already. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Just walking back to the van now, so down the hill. So if I spin you around, I'll just show you. That was my original plan to just down there. There's a little boathouse. I don't know if you can just see it. It's quite small on the camera, but that was my plan, to get round to the other side of the reservoir, to kind of shoot across the water, shooting this way, to get that boathouse with this hill and all of these trees and Bradgate Park in the background. So I thought that might have been quite a good shot to try and get, but not to be today. So maybe a bit more research is in order, and that one could go on the list to come back and try it another day. But there's another reservoir not too far from here, so I'm just going to head back to the van, make a cup of coffee, warm up a bit, and then head off there and either go for a recce, quick walk around, and see what options there are over there. God, it's cold today. I'm over at Swithland Reservoir now. It's just a short drive away from Bradgate Park, and I found the boathouse. It's along by the edge of the actual dam itself, and this little country lane here takes us round to the dam. So the actual boathouse is just to the left of the valve here. So just the left on the other side, and the dam going along this wall here. So I've actually got my 70 to 200 on with the 2x extender on. So I'm probably shooting at around about 370, 380 millimeters straight across the water. I've got my 10 stop ND filter on and 0.9 hard edge grad flipped the upside down, so it's actually holding back the exposure on the water to kind of balance out the exposure with the trees behind the boathouse. So I'm just playing around with that, just very, very simple minimalist composition, using the ND to smooth out the water, and this will probably be in black and white in some kind of landscape format, I would think, with the boathouse kind of fairly small in the bottom right hand corner. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, and I'll show you the shot right now. Oh, that's a chilly breeze today. Well, that's Old John Tower at Bradgate Park, and the boathouse here at this reservoir done. So I think that's it for today. I'll get those pictures back on the computer, do some processing. You'll have already seen them, but hopefully we've got a couple of decent-ish shots today for conditions that aren't great, less than ideal, but that's what you have to face this time of the year. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.